All right, guys, we are back for the part of our Lucy Libido class that talks about oils for him. And so we're going to be talking a little bit for him about orange to start as well. If you just watched the last part of our video series, you're going to know that orange for her, but it's orange for him too. And here's why. I have to read this. The secret code to men is testosterone, L-arginine, and glutathione is how I think I say this. L-arginine is an amino acid that improves nitric oxide in the body, which helps with vascular dilation of the penis. So it actually helps with blood flow to the penis is what they are saying. Sorry, I'm going medical term. She calls it a joystick, just so you know. I just don't know that I can go there, but anyways, so again, it can be found in multigreens as well. If you didn't know that the multigreen supplement increases libido, you might want to get your husband on that supplement, or your significant other. So this helps with vascular dilation. So 8 drops of orange or lime oil can increase internal glutathione, I think I'm saying that right, levels dramatically. So add orange to his daily routine. This doesn't have to be used in the bedroom. We're talking just every day. Get 8 drops of orange on him somewhere, okay? Applying oils to him is going to help with that. The next one she talks about is Idaho blue spruce and how this helps him stay firmer longer. So this is nature's version of the little blue hexagon. Can you guys read between my lines? All right, nature's version of the little blue hexagon, and so it can be used with coconut oil as a lubricant. It can also have a cooling effect for her as well. You would obviously want to test spot that out. So we're going to talk about anything that might go internal for you as a female needs to be tested outer thigh area. Maybe you want to start in your arm and then move to your inner thigh and then keep moving into more sensitive tissue until you see how your body's going to react to that oil. I highly recommend doing that before you just jump right in to applying these topically or putting them internal, especially, or if they might happen to become internal at some point, you would want to test them out for you and your significant other first. So again, she talks about 8 drops in a day in a capsule. So 8 drops of Idaho blue spruce in a capsule over 2 weeks showed increased levels in testosterone, keeps things going longer and helps with firmness, and can be used as a massage oil. So after spot testing both of you, you're going to apply to his inner thigh and the shaft of his soldier, the lower part of his shaft. You're not going to ever put oils on the tip of him at all. Everything is going to go on the lower shaft for him. You can also have your hubby take 3 to 5 drops in a capsule 20 minutes before you plan on having intercourse. And this can be applied to what she calls the love stones below him. That's just her term, guys. I'm sorry if that's creeping you out. But anyways, to stay as compliant as we can, we're going to call them love stones for today, okay? So the next one for him that I don't have is called golden rod. She says there's a reason that rod is at the end of that word, golden rod. Improves circulation and aids in the urinary tract for men. Helps with deflation of his soldier. So if you have a husband whose soldier deflates, this is not called goldenrod for just any reason. And it's a seasonal oil that's distilled in the fall, so she recommends to stock up in February until it comes back. Sometimes it'll be out of stock for a while, so get it back again. It's used on the inner thighs for him with a carrier, of course, lower shaft of his soldier or his love stones, and you can also take 3 drops in a capsule of goldenrod. That's one that I do not have. The next one, I don't know that my husband and I would need him to use a whole lot, called Nutmeg. It stimulates energy, physical and sexual, and some people actually feel wired like a caffeine high after applying or ingesting nutmeg. It's comparable to a caffeine kick. It dilates blood vessels but it can also have negative effects if you take it in large amounts. So this is one that I put this in my notes, is that I would use this only as needed. If I had a husband with a very low drive who was very just maybe low testosterone or low whatever, I would probably try to use this on him. And so this is only 1 to 2 drops at the most internally. And if it's on the inner thighs, start low with a carrier, work your way up, and dilute heavily. The next one is Mister. And a Mister is one that's designed to balance male hormones, but it actually helps somewhat with some female hormones. If you have a testosterone dominant female, I'm sorry, a female who needs a little bit out of a hormone imbalance, this is one that she can apply. But it's mostly for men to balance male hormones and support prostate health. Used in women 30 and older with estrogen dominance. So if you're totally estrogen dominant and need to like bring the estrogen down a little bit, you're going to use Mister. You're going to apply it to his ankles and front and back pubic bones with a carrier. You're going to apply daily for prostate performance. And then one of the main ingredients is Yarrow, so it's a prostate decongestant and a hormone balancer. So this is an all-over balancer for men. Hong Kwai is the next one. That's liquid confidence for men. Just like Valor can be used for males and females in this area to bring on confidence. We know that we love our Valor. And so Valor is definitely an oil that helps inspire feelings of confidence for men and women. It can be used on you as a perfume, on his as a cologne. So Valor and Hong Kwai would be considered two oils for liquid confidence for men. The next one we're going to talk about again is more, it's an essential oil blend called Chitron, which actually helps with it's actually a natural testosterone. It's referred to as a cologne. It works like pheromones as well. It's loaded with Idaho blue spruce and is similar to the little blue hexagon. You do not take it internally. That is one that men would do a drop a day. I would follow the directions that come with it. I would not apply it. That's not something you would do internally in any way. So we've got the heat turned up in here, and so we are going to go into the last part of our class. Believe it or not, yes, we are almost finished with the class, and we have one more section about the females. We're going to call it the love button. So stay tuned for the next part video to talk about how to stimulate your female love button. Okay? All right, guys.